I've been aware of RPA for, I don't know, 2 to 3 years as a cool thing that seems like, hey, this is really cool. It's kind of like blockchain and AI. Like, it's cool, but how do you actually use it? And what Flexware brought to the table for us was the ability to get over that hump where it went from being a cool technology with unknown application to getting it to the point of business application for us where it could add significant value for Polywood.
Polywood is a company that was founded about 30 years ago with the vision of doing something meaningful for the next generation. So what Polywood does is we take ocean-bound and landfill-bound plastics. We recycle it from one end of our campus. We extrude that into a high-quality HDPE or plastic lumber. Then we make high quality outdoor furniture off of that.
We were doing a program with a 3PL where we were doubling what we did last year. And last year it took 2 members of my team 2 weeks to complete the ASNs and label requirements we needed for this program. It was very manual. So we were trying to solve that because we now had double what we had last year and still the 2 weeks to do it. So we were looking for the quickest way to get this done and also to make it more accurate, because in the past we've had data entry issues because when it's a mundane, repetitive task, people get distracted, people get bored. We really needed a way to cut down the errors in addition to get it done quickly.
So RPA naturally flows out of the way we like to do business, and it allows our office employees to get into the business interactions and the stuff where we really need a human involved, and they don't have to deal with the repetitive task work as much.
Technology is really viewed as an asset. And as part of that, the mentality is largely that people expect technology to come in and aid them doing their jobs. And so my experience has been that, yes, there's always that concern of, is a certain technology going to replace my job or my role. At Polywood, that has largely been, it might take some stuff off your plate, but that's just gonna free you up to do all this other stuff that we would ideally have you doing, but you don't have time for right now today.
Once I found out that I could basically provide a spreadsheet of all the information, kind of like what we would use if a person was doing it, and then provide it to the software, and then it would just execute it for us, I was done.
Flexware has been a trusted partner for us, which is why we trusted them to do this RPA project. And one of the light bulb moments for us was that RPA can be used not just for high volume repetitive tasks, but it can also be used for low volume but extremely important tasks.
As we saw the success of utilizing RPA with this particular project, it was really kind of a two-sided coin of thoughts. I truly was like, man, wish I had thought of this earlier. Like, you can't think about this too early. You really can't. No matter where you're at, you should be thinking about adopting it right now.
I had a great experience with Flexware. I've worked with several different vendors, some great, some not so great. They've definitely been a great vendor, great with communication, following up even if we failed to do so.
Flexware says, let's look at your business and understand how we can help. And if we can't help, then we'll say so. But they have decades and decades of experience in manufacturing spaces. And what we found is that they can be a trusted partner. We have a high level of trust with them because they tell the truth. They're honest and they know what they're doing. That's why I'd recommend doing business with Flexware.